Welcome to drawing practice number 5. Today we're going to be drawing a cube. Our vocabulary words are orthogonal, parallel, and 2-point perspective. Okay, let's start with a review of 1-point perspective. I have a horizon line and one vanishing point. I'm going to start by drawing a square. A square is the name of a shape, right? So a shape is 2-dimensional. But our goal today is to draw a cube. A cube is 3-dimensional. So I'm going to connect each corner of my square to a vanishing point. You can use a ruler if you want, or you can connect the dots with straight lines if you've been practicing your connect the dot warm-up. These connecting lines are called orthogonals. Okay, so next I'm going to draw a parallel line to this first line here, a little further back. And all of a sudden, my square has become a cube, and that's the back edge of it. So again, these two lines right here are parallel, meaning if I continued them in either direction, they would never run into each other. Okay, I have to do the same thing with this line, with this line, and with this line. And here you can see I've cut off those orthogonal lines to show a cube. Now let's take a look at how this is going to work with 2-point perspective. Can you guess what 2-point perspective is? If I start with a horizon line, 2-point perspective means I have 2 vanishing points. Here's my horizon line, here's vanishing point number 1, and vanishing point number 2. 2 points. Okay, instead of starting with a square, I'm going to start with a vertical line, meaning up and down. I'm going to connect the top and bottom of this line to vanishing point 1. And to vanishing point number 2. Remember these diagonal lines that connect to the vanishing points? These lines are called orthogonals. Okay, next, I'm going to draw a line that is parallel to that first line that I drew, a little further back. Now watch carefully to see which vanishing point I connect these new lines to. So this vanishing point on the left connects to the line that's on the right, and vice versa. So it's kind of opposite. But if you notice, when I cross it like this, I end up getting the back of my box, or sorry, my cube. So with 2-point perspective, here I've drawn another cube, but this time the viewer is looking at this edge, whereas in 1-point perspective, you're looking at the face, or just one side of the cube. Okay, let's take a look at how you might want to shade your 2-point perspective cube. And this is going to be another review as well of how to draw the 2-point perspective cube. So I'm starting with my vertical line, I'm connecting to my 2 vanishing points, and then I'm drawing these parallel lines and connecting them to the opposite vanishing point. Once I've sketched in my cube here, I'm going to line weight to show the cube itself. These orthogonal lines help me draw the cube, but once I have the cube drawn, I can erase them. Okay, so here's my light source, and it's pointing at this cube. So this far side doesn't look like it's going to be getting much light, so I'm going to start with a dark value there. The top of the cube is going to get some light, so it's kind of a middle value. And this front side that's facing the light is going to be the lightest value. I'm going to lay in a dropped shadow here, a cast shadow, and that's going to be a pretty dark value. There are some cool tricks about figuring out exactly where that cast shadow should go. Let me know if you're ever interested. Okay, I just want to make one last note. You can draw cubes anywhere you want in relationship to the horizon line. We've been drawing them below, but you can draw them above or right on as well. Take a look at how the cube's placement in relationship to the horizon line changes the way we're looking at it. So when these cubes are below the horizon line, it's like the viewer is looking down on the cube. Like we're standing up and the cube is below us. But these cubes that are above the horizon line, it's like they're floating above the viewer, so we're looking up at the bottom of the cube.